Hey guys, what is up? This is Niasha, and welcome to Redefining Grayce, the series where we talk about faith, where we talk about journey, when we talk about relationships, and when we talk about careers as well. Today's video, we're going to be talking about journeys and how to earn your own journey. But before we do that, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below on how we can actually earn our own journeys, and then don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube and follow us on all of our social medias. We've got exclusive content that we only post for Instagram, so make sure you guys do all of that, and let's get straight into the video. Started the video, I said that we're talking about journeys and how to own them. And this is an interesting topic that I've actually been thinking about for a couple of weeks, because I've been actually looking at just my life in general and everything that's happened in my life to get to where I'm at. And for the longest time, I actually wasn't able to embrace that. I was actually very scared, and part of that was because I had a preconceived idea of what my life would be like, and I had a preconceived timeline of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to achieve, and where I wanted to get to. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing for you to plan, because even the Bible encourages us that the plans are in the hearts of men, but the answer comes from God. Now, for me, I approached it that plans are in the hands of man and the answer comes from man. That's how I thought about it for the longest time. And so through that, I went on a journey, and that journey was discovering, I think, my love for God firstly, but it was also discovering what I wanted to do as well as what I was called to do. And I think a lot of the times we're so hard on ourselves because we see things, or we do things, or we act upon a certain way, and when it's not what God has destined for us, I think we automatically shame ourselves. Like, people don't necessarily shame us, but we shame ourselves. And what I want to encourage you is that what you've gone through and the journey that you have gone through and the things that have happened in your life, whether they're good or whether they're bad, they've served a purpose in making you a stronger person, and they've served a purpose in also bringing you to where you need to be. Because there are certain calling and there are certain giftings out there that you need to honestly be on training grounds, that there's things that you're going to experience that other people have never experienced, because God's trying to prepare you for the next chapter of your life. And I think that every moment and every experience that you have, it's something to look back on and to reflect on and say, you know what, I think for next time I'm gonna do this way, or for next time I'm gonna take this step and make this decision. And it helps with decision making, because I think for me personally, decision making was probably something I struggled with for a long time. And I think I struggled because I always wanted to make decisions that would make other people happy, but not decisions that would make me happy. And so that added to my journey, because I ended up getting into predicaments and situations that I didn't need to get into, because I was trying to say, first of all, people please, yes, but I didn't realize that I had the ability to say no. And that's a big thing that I'm probably going to talk about in another video. But going back to journeys, every experience that you have is super important, and don't ever underestimate the experiences that you have, and even our journey, and even in our relationship with God, or if we're trying to raise our faith and grow in faith, it's all journey and it's all a process. And I think we need to get to a point where we're able to look at these journeys, we're able to look at these processes and actually embrace them, rather than really getting into a point where you're questioning what's actually going on. Am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? Am I actually going the right road, or am I not going the right road? And sometimes we do question ourselves, but that's just human nature. But at the end of the day, what makes the difference is to be able to embrace our own journeys and to acknowledge that they've helped us, shaping us to becoming the people that we are. And you know, the thing what I love honestly about just what I've gone through, that I've gone through really sour experiences with different people, different family members, and so forth and so on. But that has never defined me. And that has only shaped me to be a better person and to be a bigger person. That there are things that now, if I was to see or to hear, I would definitely act differently towards them. Now, I'm not saying that you should take every experience, even when you're hurt, and say that, okay, you know what, I deserve it, because you don't. You don't deserve to be hurt. No one deserves to be hurt. But what you can do for yourself, what you can do for your heart, and what you can do for your relationship with God is to be able to be like, you know what, this thing has happened, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to step out and I'm going to actually learn from what's just happened. Yeah, I was hurt by somebody who I really, really cared for. Yeah, you know, this person or this company, you know, let me go. But at the end of the day, you have to look at it like, okay, what have I learned in this lesson? What have I learned in this season? Because everything that you're going through, it's a journey. Every experience that you're going through, it's adding up to the journey of you becoming the person that God has called you to be. And so with that being said, I just want to encourage you that don't be scared. Don't be scared. Own up to the things that you've done in the past, because when you do, you will understand how that has contributed to other actions that you've made. And the moment that you say, you know what, I know I made an error here, and this was the root of everything else that has happened connected to that, is the moment where God can really come in and set you free. And He just wants us to be transparent. He wants us to open up. He wants us to understand that yes, we have these experiences, but they don't define who we are. They will never define who we are. What they can do is be able to teach us lessons and even grow from that. And so with that being said, I just want you guys to remember that your journey is your own. And you need to own that journey. And you need to own it in the sense that you have to be strong. You know, this is not something that's a walk in the park. Life in general is not a walk in the park. And there are times where you feel so discouraged. And there are times where you won't want to do what God wants you to do. But the moment that you say yes, you're going to see that everything, your perspective in life, everything that you touch, everything that you do, it's going to be different. You're going to have a different vibe of who you are, a different vibe of yourself as well too. And so, yeah, that's just basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope that this video has honestly been helpful. I actually feel like some of the stuff that I've spoken about today, I need to take as well in consideration and learn it in my own time as well. Because at the end of the day, I make these videos just to help people and to bring hope to those who don't have the hope. But that doesn't mean that I'm a perfect person, and I still go through seasons in my journey when I don't even want to hear any worship music, or sometimes I don't even want to pray, and it happens. But I got to a point now where it's like I'm pushing for something else. I'm not just pushing just to have a routine. I'm actually pushing to have a deeper relationship with God. And I think that's helped me in my journey and where I am at today. And so I believe that owning your own journey, I've earned that, you know what, I may not have been the best person. I may have done some things that have hurt other people, but those things don't define me. And how can I improve to be a better person? And those are questions that I've had to ask myself. And those are hard questions that you have to ask yourself sometimes. And so I really, really hope once again that this has encouraged you. Don't forget to comment on this video and share your experiences as well. And also my DMs, our DMs as well to a Redefine TV are always open, because we want to hear as well too how you guys are also going through this journey. And we're always here to support you. Other than that, see you next week. I love you guys. Bye.